Amazing. We're live, everyone. Welcome to another Create and Leverage Your LinkedIn Prospecting Strategy. I'm going live it's a third day actually for the last 2 days, and this is the third one. And I've been talking about how you can use LinkedIn in an efficient way to start getting clients as a translator or interpreter or in general language professional. You can find out the two previous lives shared here on LinkedIn or in the Mentoring for Translators group. In the media video section or in my recent activity. On Monday, we discussed about 8 tips that you can start implementing so as to start getting results through your LinkedIn strategy right away. And actually, we answered some of your questions about the upcoming Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System. And yesterday, we discussed about success stories and, of course, the 6-step framework to actually reach 10K months. So you can find that again yesterday. Today, I'm going to share with you the most common mistakes that translators and interpreters are making. Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. If the sound's okay. I see people watching us. Hello, all. So say hello in the comments. Let me know, because I'm curious, where are you watching me from? Where are you based? What's your country? Or where you're based currently, where you are watching us from. So today we're going to discuss about the most common mistakes that as translators or interpreters or language professionals in general, we make on LinkedIn, and that hold us back from getting the desirable results, like whatever is the purpose. So let me know if you have any specific questions in the chat that you would like me to answer regarding the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System as a group coaching program for language professionals. Prospecting in general, because yesterday we discussed and on Monday a bit about the difference between content marketing and prospecting, which is totally different, inbound and outbound. So let me know in the comments if you have any kind of questions, because this is the last live I'm going to run, and actually the early bird prize for the group coaching program ends tonight. Before we start with the mistakes and some slides to explain to you how you can reach 10K months, 10,000 euros or dollars per month, depending where you're based, using LinkedIn as a language professional. Okay, I would like to tell you that this is my 3-month business mentoring program, group coaching program for language professionals, translators, interpreters, copywriters. I have had also solopreneurs, service-based providers like virtual assistants in the past, or web designers, or even transcreation experts. So think about it. And of course, it's my 3-month business mentoring program focusing on using LinkedIn to become fully booked in less than 3 months, and also to scale up your business if you're already getting results, how you will be able to reach consistent 5-figure months and getting high-paying clients. If you're just starting out, you can use this program to be able to find your first clients, to optimize your LinkedIn profile, and to start attracting your ideal clients to you. If you have been some years, but you would like to start getting direct clients, let's say you would like to leave the agencies and go for direct clients, again, this is the best program I have ever created. So people visit yesterday's live, they were able to actually reach 2,000 clients in 2 weeks, direct clients, not agencies. So that's also a program for you. And also, if you have been already satisfied with your business, but you would like to scale up, to learn processes like automation tools that you can use to scale up, and tools that they save you time, and also how you can use properly LinkedIn and optimize your LinkedIn profile to be able to attract even 2,000% more views. Those are my best results so far. Again, this program is for you because we adjust and tailor the content based on your needs, and we implement at the same time. So that's why I don't call it a course. So it's not a course. That's the main question I've been asked by you guys. It's not a course, because in a course you go, you learn, you live, and you implement alone. Here we're going to implement together. You are going to have as much support as is needed. It's going to be as specific as it needed. And also you get accountability. You get personal feedback. You get the chance to implement and also to see if it works or not and to readjust it. So I think that's the main difference. But actually, some of you have told me what's the difference between the fully booked translator formula. It has the same format with a fully booked translator formula, but here we're going to use LinkedIn for that purpose. We're focusing all our efforts on LinkedIn, and we're using LinkedIn as our client acquisition strategy, LinkedIn prospecting and LinkedIn content marketing. We're going to create and leverage your LinkedIn prospecting strategy in a 3-month group coaching program for translators and interpreters. So if you have been in the fully booked translator formula, some of you have already signed up for the Ultimate. You could actually continue working with me if you would like for another 3 months. We start in June. So you can complete the fully booked translator formula, or if you have been in the past in the fully booked and you would like to join, you have 20% extra discount. So there's a special price for previous participants. if you would like to keep the momentum, if you would like to, let's say, go deeper with actual LinkedIn this time and implement only for your LinkedIn strategy for 3 months. It's a sequence, let's say, of the fully booked translator formula where we cover email marketing and LinkedIn prospecting in 3 months. Here we cover, as you see here on your screen, LinkedIn prospecting for 3 months. And of course, we discuss for content marketing as well. But we focus a lot on prospecting because, as I mentioned last week masterclass, prospecting is the only method that you can predict, let's say, your income and your future. Whereas with content marketing, it takes a lot of time. It's more time consuming to get results and also to be able to predict. Like, for example, with prospecting, Ileana Kari, the Italian translator, she went live with me. She told me, Virginia, I send 9 portfolios and I get 3 inquiries. So she knows more or less how many, let's say, target portfolios or messages or clients she needs to contact through LinkedIn, the strategy that we created for her own business. Okay. And then she knows what results to expect more or less. Okay. With content marketing, that's impossible to happen, especially if you're starting out with content marketing. You need to see results. You need to wait at least 6 months to 1 year as a minimum. And of course, I've never heard anyone saying like, I'm going to post that many posts and I'm going to get that many results or clients. Very difficult. You need to be expert. And definitely those people that they say such things, most probably they have a team. Everything we teach here in the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System can also work for solopreneurs, freelancers working from home. You don't need to be a business, but it can also work for small boutique business agencies and business owners. They can create their own strategy with their own team to start implementing. If you think that this is basic for you and you would like something more advanced, I have my VIP one-to-one program. So that might be your own scenario and your own solution. You need to contact me. Okay, send me a DM, direct message, and we can have a call and discuss your own situation to find the program that really supports your own needs. But I've seen joining this program, starting out translators with 0 clients and 0 experience. I have seen people with 16 or 20 plus years of experience joining this program to learn LinkedIn or update their technology skills. I have seen business agency owners, boutique translation agencies, owners to join this program just for the advanced level, the third column, as you see here, become a master where they would like to learn, let's say, a more tech details like sales navigator and automation processes. So it's up to you to decide if this program is for you or not. And also we can have a chat to discuss that together and to find what's the best solution for you. And no strings attached. We are not in the convincing industry. So book a call with me. Let's have a chat. Let's find out what really doesn't work for you right now and what we need to change, and create a strategy for you that you will be able to get the results on a consistent basis, because that's my promise. I promise to you that you will be able to contact 100 clients per week at least, if not per day. And also my best results was like yesterday I showed you Sarah Henter. She's a Spanish-based translation agency owner, and she was able to contact 2,000 direct clients in 2 weeks using this method. For those that you are still wondering how you will be able to reach 10,000 months, I have been helping colleagues to get such results. It's not just the course I create on the top of my head, theoretically, because of my academic background, because I once got such results. It's a proven process that will help you to get on a consistent basis 5-figure months and build a 6-figure business, because I have seen colleagues implementing such a process and getting such results. Even by implementing 20% or 50% of the things that I'm teaching in the program, they were able to reach 5-figure months. So it really works. It's a proven method. Here are the steps and what we need to change in order to see such results. And as I mentioned, you need to have a value-based solution offering to your clients. And if you were in the masterclass last week, you most probably have an idea of what I mean here. Most of us as translators, we do not know what is our value, what we offer to our clients, and that separates the best from the rest, or those that they're able to charge 40 cents their end clients, and those that they struggle to get clients for 6 cents, the value-based solution. And of course, in the program, because I have been asking you, do you know who's your client? You tell me, yes, Virginia, I have a crystal clear idea of who is my ideal client in my head. But when I'm asking you, can you create or compile a list of thousands of them and find them and target them online? You tell me no. So that is as practical as it gets, the program. So we're going to compile a list of at least 1,500 clients for you, and I will teach you the method so you'll be able to create on a consistent basis, let's say prospect list, we call it, client list with potential clients of yours in a target way. We optimize your personal brand, or we create that from scratch if you have 0 brand. And of course, we focus on your position and messaging. We need to position you as the go-to expert. Okay. That's what I do through my mentoring program. That's what I've been doing. And people, they're getting 2000% more views to their LinkedIn profile. And messaging. What is the message that you give to your clients through the content that you have static to your profile, the content you've been sharing, or even the message that you're sending to them? We're going also to cover that. And systems and automation, I think, is the only way to connect 2000 clients in 2 weeks if you would like to reach such results. So I have here one slide sharing with you the mistakes. You can take a screenshot, but let's discuss that together today and be honest with yourself and raise your hand in the comments if you've been making such a mistake, because the first thing that we need to do is to realize what we've been doing wrong. What are the mistakes that we're making and how we will be able to correct them? So mistakes to avoid in your LinkedIn strategy to make it thrive over the long term. So keep a note, okay? If you would like to share with me, I would be happy. That's the first step to change. So use the comments below if you would like to share anything with me, or do the homework. Your connections are mostly colleagues, other translators and interpreters. In the masterclasses and workshops I've been teaching so far, that's one mistake that I've seen all of us were making. If I ask you in what percentage your network right now is, let's say, from other colleagues, you don't know. And the worst case scenario, you might tell me all of them, because you have not created a strategy to start contacting and expanding your network with your ideal clients and direct clients, because you're afraid, because of imposter syndrome, because of lack of confidence, or because you do not know, okay, how to approach those clients. But that is something we need to change. Why is that? I'm not against contacting clients or networking with clients on LinkedIn. On the contrary, I would say, because some of us, we get work from other colleagues. Some of us, we are lucky enough to collaborate with other colleagues. So for many different reasons, having a pool of other colleagues in our network can be beneficial for our business. What I'm against here is the fact that most probably we don't have a strategy, which means we don't have a specific purpose saying, for example, like 50% of my network is going to be, okay, of other translators and colleagues, so as to network, to learn new things, to develop my knowledge, to have fun, or maybe also to get some jobs. And the other 50% is going to be devoted to my dear clients, direct clients, where I will be creating a strategy to nurture the relationship with them so as to get projects. That's what we do in the program, okay? I will never tell you go and delete the connections that you have because they're translators. No, I'm against this. But I would suggest you to do that strategically and to decide what types of clients you would like to get through LinkedIn, in what percentage of your network that would be, and to implement, of course, to start doing things towards that direction so as to be able to see results. Let me know if you have any questions about the first mistake. I think it's very clear why, okay? We need to expand our network with your ideal clients if we would like to start getting projects and jobs from them. Second mistake that I've seen, you don't leverage your content to gain engagement. What does that mean? I've seen too long posts. I think I have it in another mistake. Yeah. In order to gain engagement, you need to have a call to action. You need to have a question addressed to your audience. So I've seen content that is addressed to their own people. They're talking on their own, so they don't give an action to be taken to their audience just to start gaining some kind of engagement. In the program, we have specific structure of pieces of content that we can use in our content strategy so as to start gaining engagement. What is engagement? Comments, likes, resharing, starting meaningful discussions, either in the comments or in private. So that's what we're expecting, okay, to gain through content, so as to start nurture the relation with our clients. Third mistake, you post only translation related content. Raise your hand. Another mistake that I've seen, and most of you're telling me, Virginia, yes, that's a mistake that I've been making. Guilty. Hello, Ilana. You're here with us. Amazing. Are you writing something here for us? Because I see an empty comment. Yep. Thank you for joining us. Let me know if you would like me to bring you live anytime. So as a matter of fact, we have here in the comments Ilana, so you can tag her or ask her anything. She has been a veteran, and actually she's a great results of target portfolios and how she has been using my prospecting method to get direct clients on demand every single day or week. So raise your hand if you've been making that mistake. You post only translation-related content. So if your content is addressed to other colleagues and you are doing it on purpose, which means that, let's say, 3 out of the 6 times that I post every week, I will be posting content addressed to other colleagues, and the other 3 are going to be addressed to direct clients. That's strategy. You're doing something on purpose. But if you've been sharing content and you're expecting, let's say, or you would like to get reactions or engagement or any other of interactivity from your direct clients, and you get only, interactivity, comments, likes, whatever it is from other colleagues, then you might be doing something wrong here, because we need to have a purpose. So depending on your purpose, you need to create content that your ideal client find interesting, helpful, educative, something that they definitely understand. In my mentoring program, whenever I ask you to create your first piece of content or the topics that you would like to start creating content around the topic, most of you choose terminology for some reason or relate it to that kind of topics that only us as linguists we know or we can interact. Randomly, our direct clients, they're interested in terminology. And even, let's say, I would say less frequently, we would find a direct client that they would be that much interested so as to leave a comment or to interact with us or to share even with their network, which that would be ideal for us. So that's something we need to change. So instead of sharing the whole time only translation-related content, in case that we would like to start attracting the interest of our ideal clients, direct clients, we need to start creating content related to the topics that our ideal clients are interested in, and they understand and they can interact with us. Let me know if you have any questions or your insights, if you have been making those mistakes, or if you're, let's say, if you agree with me or not. The next one is you haven't optimized your LinkedIn content on your online profiles, websites. So you haven't optimized your content, your profile, or in general, your website or your online profiles. What I mean by optimized in such a way so as to be able to attract your ideal clients. That's the purpose of using online platforms and social media like LinkedIn. What's the purpose? Is the purpose to educate the algorithm of the platform about who is our ideal client, so as the algorithm to start boosting the visibility of our profile to the right audience. And as a sequence, we are going to accept inquiries and requests from our ideal clients. So it means that we are getting results from that. If you have not optimized your LinkedIn profile, which means you don't include keywords, like is the next one. Okay, keywords are words that your client are going to use in order to look for someone like you. So in case they're using such words on Google search or a LinkedIn search, your LinkedIn profile will rank in the results. So if you're not using keywords, if you're not addressing your content to them, if you're writing, for example, a piece of content, like in the latest podcast interview I gave to Anya, the founder in translation, I mentioned, and actually this video went viral on TikTok. I have, like, say, almost 20,000 views on TikTok. That's amazing, guys. And I didn't do anything. It's because the content itself is very strong. What I was like explaining a very simple thing. If you're about section, I've seen that happening. Okay. So don't hide from yourself. Admit that. If your about section, your LinkedIn profile is, I am a translator, I'm a freelance translator, I have been working that many years, I am a graduate of that university, I hold an MA in that kind, I have experience. So it's I, and you talk a lot about you, and the people who visit your profile, they don't find the relevance. They don't understand exactly, okay, why. For example, why you might be a helpful part of their network. Why should they add you? They don't understand that because you're just a freelance translator. You need to integrate those people in the discussion. You need to make that copy conversational. And what we, let's say, expect as the ideal reaction of our ideal clients is to read your text or your copy or your LinkedIn profile or your website and say, yes, exactly. That's the person we were looking for. She knows exactly what she's been doing. She writes exactly about us. She has been helping similar companies like us to get the results that we have been looking for. So that's what we would like the reaction to be. So let me know if you need any more help on this or insights. Use the comments below or send me a direct message. I think I mentioned a lot about the keywords. So you don't include keywords in your copy. By copy, I mean either the copy that you've been sharing online or the copy that you might have static on your website or your LinkedIn profile or any other profile like your pros. It needs to include keywords. Very simple instructions that I have been giving to our colleagues have led them to reach 2,000% more views. Can you realize what that means in 1 week? In less than 1 week, 2,000% more views. Your profile will start being visible to the audience that you wish. Your ideal clients will find your profile through LinkedIn. They will start contacting you. Can you realize that? Actually, yesterday that I went through some of the success stories One of them, Catherine Lenson, she mentioned that she got 10K months, $10,000 because she's based in Canada by just accepting inquiries through her LinkedIn profile. So that is how powerful it is to optimize your LinkedIn profile and use the right keywords, because LinkedIn algorithm is so powerful and for free. In order to get such views and to attract such visibility to your profile or your website, you need to pay a lot of ads, but LinkedIn offers that for free. Until now, okay? You use hashtags that your clients don't follow. Most of us, some of you might not know what hashtags is. So let me know if there is anyone here who doesn't know what does a hashtag mean. So hashtag is the words that we put at the end of our copy. Okay, so those hashtags need to be related to the hashtags that our clients are following. So if they're, let's say, hashtag translation and our clients, they don't follow that hashtag. So if the purpose that we're using it is to have our piece of content to end up in the home screen of our ideal client, then we've skipped a step there, which is to have a hashtag that our clients follow. That way, we increase the chances of actually having our piece of content ending in the home screen of our ideal clients. That's why I suggest you to use hashtags that your clients are following so as to have high chances of actually getting seen by your ideal clients. Let me know if that has been clear so far, if you would like me to expand a bit more. And I continue with the next one. Your post is too long or too short. And I've seen some, I know that we're writers, most of us translators, and maybe we're very familiar with writing. And I've seen some of you writing academic texts, long texts without white space in between, without clear paragraphs, or very long sentence, very long paragraphs. And people are overwhelmed nowadays, okay, with so much information out there, that even if it's very, very interesting what you're writing about, if it doesn't have the right structure in such a way to grab the attention in a positive way of your audience, and if they see something like a full text, like an essay there, they will say, oh my God, maybe they will save it for later when they will have time. But I bet the moment that they see it, whatever it is that they're scrolling, their LinkedIn profile home screen, they will skip it. I can tell you that. That's what the guru says, but I can tell you that from my own experience. That's what I've been doing. No matter how interesting a copy might be, I will save it for later, because usually I'm so overwhelmed with so much information going on online. So we need to follow the structure that's suggested, okay, for such platforms like white space in between, not too long paragraphs. And that's what I offer in the program. There is a specific structure we need to follow. Also the too short, if it doesn't make any logical order and doesn't have a beginning and ending, okay, it doesn't really make sense to share it as well. And then we go to more, let's say, how to say that? Mistakes important, I would say, or strategical mistakes. Yes, definitely. Not having an idea client is a strategy. You cannot create a strategy, either content marketing strategy or prospecting strategy or client acquisition strategy, if you don't have an idea client. It's like what I've been saying to my mentees. If you're trying to talk to everyone, it's like talking to no one. So you need to have an idea client very clear in your head to be able to also identify them online, so as to be able to know whom you're addressing your content to. If you don't have a passion in your mind, then your copy is going to be very generic. It's impossible technically to use keywords just to attract them, because you do not know who they are. And also, when they visit your profile or that piece of content, those clients, they don't see the relevance, they don't see themselves in that copy. So again, they're going to skip it. Or if the purpose is to add you to their network, they're going to actually ghost you or not accept your connection request. I think that's the most, let's say, the most important mistake that I have shared here on this slide. And that's what we covered in the mentoring program the first 2 weeks. It's really, really important. I cannot help you to reach your goal if you do not know where you would like to go. So we need to know who your ideal clients is, to create a strategy to start attracting those clients, either through inbound client acquisition strategy or outbound direct outreach, for example. Is this clear so far? Let me know if you would like me to expand a bit more on this, because having an idea client is really, really important. And the next one is having a specialization on niche. That's also very important. And of course, it's a prior, let's say, step to finding and identifying your idea client, because you need to first to choose your specialization, then identify your idea client. So some of you ask me, should I be very specialized in order to get into your program? No. In order to get into my program, you don't need to be before you join the program specialized, but it's something that definitely we're going to cover. If you're already specialized, okay, That's better for you. But you don't need, okay, to be specialized in order to join the program. But for me, it's an important, crucial step in my strategy before we start anything else. Even if you might be a starting out translator, you need to start from somewhere. It doesn't matter if that changes in the future, but you need to start from somewhere. I cannot help you optimize, for example, the profile that we saw here earlier in the list, if I don't know what's your specialization, what's your niche. How you're supposed to promote yourself as the go-to expert, and going to the previous slide here, and to be able to create a value-based or personal brand and positioning as a go-to expert if you don't have a specialization. And in the program, I would suggest you to have at least maximum 3. Not at least, you can have 1, maximum 3. It's a quite good number also to have enough clients, but also to be able to cover your different specializations, but also to be able to promote yourself as the go-to expert using platforms like LinkedIn. So let me know in the chat if you have a specialization already or a niche, and which of these mistakes you think actually is, let's say, the one that you really struggle with. Let me know. So let's continue with the rest. You don't have a content marketing strategy. Okay, raise your hand. Most of you tell me so. You might be sharing pieces of content once a then or on a consistent basis, but that doesn't mean that you have a strategy. People who join my 3-month program, they're pretty clear what strategy means. Okay, it's something that we cover at the end of the program because I promised you prospecting. So prospecting is not content. Okay, so content marketing is an inbound client acquisition strategy. We attract our clients through our content, but strategy means something else. It means that we do things on a purpose. It means that we have the end goal in our head. It means that we know what we've been doing and why and when. So all of those things are answered in the program, and I would definitely suggest you, if you've been taking the time, spending time, that's very time consuming, and I know how difficult it is to create content really makes sense to your audience. And I know that I've seen many colleagues getting great results from other colleagues. That's the easiest way to go, okay? To get the attention or engagement from other colleagues, that's the easy way to go, because all of us, we speak the same language, we talk about the same problems, challenges. But I have a challenge for you. Can you do the same with your direct clients? Can you create a client acquisition strategy that will attract your direct clients? And that's what we cover in the program. How to start creating content for your clients, to start attracting your clients. If you would like to start attracting also other colleagues, then of course we can divide your content marketing strategy to different audiences. It's not ideal, but that can happen. For me, what I miss and what I've seen as a mistake in the most case studies that I'm, let's say, study in my mentoring program is that you don't have strategy. You don't know what strategy is. You don't know what is your purpose. You do not know why you post what you post, when to post, and also why you post in that frequency, what you post. So you need to have strategy. You need to know everything, why you've been doing everything, why you're addressing that specific audience, why you've been sharing content that many days per week, why you've selected those topics. So everything, need to be carefully selected on a purpose. Let me know in the chat if you have more questions about the content marketing strategy. And of course, raise your hand. Be honest with yourself. Let me know if you've been making such a mistake. You mostly engage with other colleagues, and that's different, from having all your connections to be mostly other colleagues. Engaging means that every day you spend 10 minutes to 30 minutes to engage, with your audience on LinkedIn. So if you mostly engage with other colleagues, which means like out of the 30 minutes, you spend like 20 or even all of the 30 minutes to engage, to interact, to start conversations, to comment below other people's posts, to leave a comment, to share, to start, whatever that is engagement, if you're doing that only with other colleagues, then you educate the LinkedIn algorithm towards the wrong direction. What does that mean? That the algorithm, when you start engaging with other colleagues, they realize on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a professional network, and they realize that you're using this actual platform to get clients, because that's why LinkedIn is it for, isn't it? So if you would like to have fun, you're not going to use LinkedIn. Of course, we're having a lot of fun, but it's not the main purpose, why LinkedIn was created. It was created as a professional network to network with each other, to find clients, and also maybe to find employees. So you mostly engage with other colleagues. That means that the algorithm of LinkedIn, which is very, very powerful, and nowadays it works so cool, so fast, for free. I'm insisting on that because most of you, you've been telling me, Virginia, do I need to have the paid version to get such results? No, You don't need to have the paid version to get such results. The results that I've been promising to you can be achieved even if you have the paid or the free version of LinkedIn. The people who were able to reach the 10K months I've been, let's say, sharing with you yesterday, and I recommend you to go back and watch them, they were able to reach the 10K months with a free version of LinkedIn, okay? So getting back to engagement. So if you spend, let's say, 10 minutes every day or whenever you log in on LinkedIn and you're going to interact only with other colleagues, then you give the wrong impression to LinkedIn algorithm who your client is. And what does the LinkedIn algorithm do? It starts promoting your profile, okay, boosting the visibility of your profile to other colleagues, other translators or interpreters accordingly. And also it starts showing you in your, let's say, home screen of your LinkedIn profile, of your LinkedIn account, posts content of other colleagues mostly. So you might be missing opportunities for jobs that can be shared by your ideal clients. You've been missing content your ideal clients might be sharing. They're online, so that would be a chance of you to become visible in front of them and to start interact with them. So it's really important to change that. If you would like to change things in the way that you've been using LinkedIn, you need to start from today. Okay, stop interacting only with other colleagues. If you would like, ideally, to get also results from LinkedIn and get jobs and projects and clients from LinkedIn, either agencies or direct clients, you need to act properly and on a purpose. Again, what's the purpose in such a case? To become visible, okay, in front of potential clients, and also to educate the algorithm about who our ideal client is. Let me know if this has been helpful so far, if this is clear, if this is something you knew or you would like me to go in depth. Let me know if you would like me to go in depth on any of these topics, and I will create maybe a new video. And the last one, which I could talk about hours on the last mistake, I would actually be able to create one specific masterclass or webinar on discussing actually the last mistake. The last mistake, what does it says? You don't use the same 80-20 value sales. If you were on Mondays, this actually live that I went on last Monday, 2 days ago, where I said the tips, I mentioned about the 80-20. And also during our masterclass last week, I shared also with you the sales funnel and how our audience comes from the awareness stage, going to the decision, actually they buy from us at the end of the funnel. So if your clients, let's say, if you remember the size of the funnel is like this, and most of the people, which means the biggest number is on the upper part, which is the top of the funnel, TOFU, which means they are at the awareness stage, they are not ready to consume content that is selling to them. So you are missing their attention if you've been sharing content that is not of their interest. So if your audience is at the awareness stage, so it means that they're starting to get to know you, your services, what you can do for them. You need to share content that is easily understandable from them. It doesn't sell your services. Okay, you don't sell to them. They're not ready to buy from you. You need first to nurture the relationship with them. And when they have consumed enough content from you, they will go through the funnel, as we mentioned, to the middle of the funnel and the bottom of the funnel, where usually they're ready to buy from you. So if you've been sharing content for your ideal clients, but you get zero results, what I've seen so far is that your content is addressed to the bottom of the funnel, so it's selling. You're selling to them, whereas your audience, the people that they're seeing it or they are in your network, they are at the awareness stage at the top of the funnel. So you need to adjust your content based on the stage of the marketing funnel that your audience is. And I assume that most of us, we are here, that our audience is bigger and most of them are at the awareness stage. That's why I have the 80-20. I take, let's say, as granted that 80% of your audience, okay, they need value from you. They need to consume valuable content. What might be that? Helpful, educative, informative, even funny, but related to raise that awareness around what you do. And also we usually at that point, we answer questions that our ideal clients, they have. There are tactics and strategies where we can find what are the topics that our clients, and that's what I cover in my mentorship program, how to follow specific strategies to be able to find tactics, to find what topics, okay, your ideal client would be interested in, so to start creating content based on their needs, on their interest and what they would like to start consuming. So let me know if you have any more questions. So 80% of your content should be related to the awareness stage and providing value, and 20% of your content should be addressed to the decision making, the bottom of the funnel, 20% of your audience, which might be ready to buy from you. Thank you so much for being that long. Let me know if you have any questions. Those were the mistakes. Let me see if I have any more slides here to share with you. Here is the best results I have achieved so far, 9,145. Those were the clients I was able to contact in a targeted way in less than 2 months. People are asking, but what is the KPI? What is the ROI that you get? What are the results? Okay, you were able. Guys, if you're able to contact in a targeted way 9,000 of your clients, it means that you are able to make yourself and your company visible in front of 9,000 people. And 9,000 people that they fall under the category of your ideal clients in a targeted way, which means you raise the actual chances of getting a project from them. Of course, whenever I run such campaigns, I get projects right away. Of course, my income is 5-figure months. And remember that 3% the conversion rate that I have here on the slide. What does that mean? It means that out of 100 people that you're going to contact, 3 of them, they're going to reply positively, depending on what is the purpose of the campaign. Is it to add them to your network? In my case, that was it. Is it, let's say, to reply to you positively or to get a project? So depending on the purpose, you expect to see such results. So we want the numbers. After we have valuable content on our portfolios, LinkedIn profiles, website, we have created all the marketing material according to our branding and our positioning, ourselves as the go-to expert. The next thing is numbers. Marketing is a matter of numbers. Okay, it's a game, a numbers game. So as soon as we have completed all of our marketing strategy and our branding, and we have ready our marketing material like LinkedIn profile, portfolio, CVs, cover letters, website, and everything that is needed so as to showcase our expertise, the next thing that it really plays a role is the numbers. Okay, so if you have more questions, you can book a free call with me. Okay, I will be sharing in the chat the link. Okay, no strings attached, just to see what you might be doing wrong and to review your strides and your LinkedIn profile for free. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. I would love to answer them. The ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system will start in June, but people have already got half of the slots, okay? And they were able to start with preparation exercise. So people who join from now, they're getting, let's say, like 5 to 6 month coaching with me, because they're getting some preparation exercise that they can do as a homework right now, so as to be able to get prepared before the mentoring program starts, based, of course, on their background. People who join by tonight, they get some extra bonuses, guys, which is how to create a portfolio, the pricing strategy to be able to create pricing strategy and packages to reach 10K months, CV writing and cover letter, 2 hours training, and one-to-one session with me. So check out the website, okay? It starts in June, but we start already preparing yourself. Plus, what's really important, all of you that you join, you're going to reply an onboarding form that I will be sending to you with specific questions, confidential. Of course, I will only get access to this. So you reply to an onboarding form where I will be sending to you, and that really helps me to tailor the material of the actual program to your own needs. Okay, the sessions, if I need to add any more complementary material, I will take that into consideration so as to get to know with each other, and of course to be able to adjust the content, as I mentioned, based on the replies that you will put in that onboarding form. It's very simple, very fast to answer that. If you would like a free, if you're not ready to join the paid program, of course, it's vmentoring.com/LinkedIn video. There's a free training there. You can register, okay, and sign up. You can find on my website, vmentoring.com/free resources, okay. You can find free resources. But if you're ready to sign up for a program that will change the way that you've been using LinkedIn so far, you will change the way that you view our industry in general, it will change the way that you've been pricing your services and approaching your clients, then this program is for you. We are going to work on optimizing your LinkedIn profile, finding your clients through LinkedIn, compiling lists of your clients per thousands of them using the LinkedIn search bar. Start attracting your clients through inbound marketing, through your LinkedIn profile, creating content that you would like to do. Okay, we're going to create your strategy, and based on specific structures, we're going to create your first piece of content. We're going to use automation tools and Sales Navigator for those that they would like to advance, okay? They would like to take a step further their LinkedIn strategy and to be able to reach that great results that other people I have been working with, they have been achieving. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions about the topics that we discussed today. If you're watching the actual recording, I would be very curious to know, okay, use the hashtag replay and tag me in the comments if you have any questions, and feel free to book a call with me if you have any questions. Directly message me, okay? So hello everyone, let me know if you have any questions so far. And if you would like to get the early bird prize that expires by tonight, you need to send me an email at info@vmentoring.com, okay? If you would like to book a call with me, so I can, let's say, keep and save that actually price for you, because it expires tonight, midnight, Central European time. And from tomorrow, it's going to be 500 more. Can you realize that? 500 euros more. So it's up to you, okay? And definitely book a free call with me if you would like to discuss that further or to review your strategy or your LinkedIn profile. No strings attached, totally for free. So I can give you my insights, what you've been doing wrong, how you can correct that, and also maybe some tips that you can implement to your LinkedIn profile. It starts, yes, guys, it starts in June. Half of the spots have been already taken from, wow, Balkans, definitely. We have had this time UK, France, Spain, Poland. Can't recall all the countries, but again, we're going to be an international community as always. So let me know in the chat if you have any questions. You can book a free call with me. We start in June. You can find all the links in the chat. And of course, if you're watching the replay, use the hashtag replay and let me know if you have any more questions or send me direct message. Thank you everyone for staying that long with me. I hope that you find this short training today helpful. It was a reminder for you that the early bird expires by midnight tonight, Central European time. Okay. So if you would like to get advantage of a discounted price, but of course, when the slots are going to be taken, I will close registration anyway. Okay, so first comes, first served. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much. I hope to see you inside. Bye-bye for now.